Okay, sorry, Sarveshwar, I can't hear you. In the side?
There are mountains, ma'am.
Mountains. Okay, okay. In the side, there are mountains. Okay. Then what else do you see? Is there anything else you can tell?
There are some trees and bushes.
Hmm. There are some trees in the college. Okay. Fine.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Okay, next is who is anyone raising the hands? You can unmute, you can switch on your mic. Is
Ma'am,
anyone? Yes, yes. Who is that?
ma'am, myself.
Yeah, who is that? Anjana. Okay, yes, Anjana, you can tell. Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
The students are standing near the college.
Okay, students are standing near the college. Okay, and what are they doing?
Ma'am,
Hmm.
they're walking, ma'am.
Yeah, they are walking. Okay, fine. Yeah, and Anjana has said, okay, Anjana, do you have any other point to tell?
Ma'am, yeah, ma'am, there is a girl and boy standing together.
Okay, this is Soundarya, right?
Yeah, yes, yes.
Yes, Soundarya, I will call out your name. Okay, anyways, you can tell one sentence. Okay.
Okay. So there is a college building, and also there is a girl and boy standing together with bags. There is a girl with a laptop and a bag
Okay,
standing.
okay, there is. Okay, okay, fine, that's good. Okay, Soundarya, you have done well. Next is Sarveshwar. Sarveshwar, you already said. Okay, you already spoke. Okay. Pranav. Yes, Pranav, I want you to answer.
Ma'am,
Hmm.
ma'am, in a college, many students, after the college gets over, many students are coming outside and speaking with each other, ma'am.
Okay, very good. They are talking to each other. Okay, very good. So you mean that it is after the college hours. So the
Yes,
bell
ma'am.
has rang, and the students have come out, and before going to their hostel or their homes, they are discussing each other that what has happened in the college, and what is tomorrow's plan. Okay, and then they will be planning to go back to their homes, right? Very good. Yeah, that's what even I thought. Okay, because everyone will have our own imagination and things. So what Pranav said is what even I thought. But one small difference. I was thinking like it is a break time. I was just imagining like it's a lunch time, and students have come outside for a refreshing or for some relaxation. Okay, so we come out of the school campus also, right? Not outside the school campus, in within the that is what to say. Inside the campus itself, we are allowed to just go to the canteen, have some snacks or something, right? Because watchman will be there. He will catch us if we go out. Right. Okay. And have I left anyone else? Jenny, Ritika. Ritika, can you tell one sentence at least? Yes, Ritika, I'm waiting for your response.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, shall I tell her, ma'am?
Yeah, who is this? Who is speaking? Jenny. Jenny, I want Ritika to answer. After that, I will come back to you.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, Ritika. Tell me.
ma'am, two big trees are there, ma'am.
Two big trees are there, ma. Okay, then one more sentence you can try. You can tell you about that building or anything behind that building. You can tell like that also. Okay.
Madam,
Is it
can I
a big building?
can
Yes, sir.
can
Yes,
I give
please.
my story? I mean, this is at 11 o'clock in the morning. The college classes are going on. Some six or seven people they have cut the class and then they came out. They are joyfully they are enjoying their time.
Yeah, that's also good, sir. It's a very good imagination. Yeah, that's fine. But
No,
school
you
students
want
are not.
kids
I
to
think. Yeah.
imagine so many situations, and then you can come
Yes.
out with
Yes.
your own answers, right? Sagana
Yes. Yes. We can
and
come out.
Jenny, you
Yeah.
come out with your own imagination. Whatever you think, you
Yes.
can.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Imagination is also very important. Yes, sir. It's my pleasure. Yeah. Because imagination is also very important, because what you see in the picture is just there is a tree, or there are some girls, there are some boys. Okay, that's fine. That is what you see in the picture, you can tell. But along with that, you can also try creating some stories. That boy is asking doubts with that girl, or the girl is having some doubts, and she is asking that to her boyfriend. You can tell anything like that. There is nothing going to be wrong here. Okay. Okay, so is anyone have I called anyone? Is anyone left? Sri Ranjini has joined. Yeah, I think. Hi, Sri Ranjini.
Hi, ma'am.
Yeah, Sri Ranjini, can you tell something about this picture?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, just a minute. Ah,
There are many persons there,
okay.
and they have some papers and books.
Ah, they're having some papers and books. Okay, and okay, what are they doing with that? Is anyone studying? Is anyone studying there?
Yes, ma'am.
Studying.
One
Okay, I.
person is
Ah.
studying there.
One person is studying. Okay. And did anyone notice the dress codes? Nobody is in the Indian style, right? Because everyone are wearing different kinds, like they are mostly in the Western dress code. In the
Yes,
Western
ma'am.
style, they are wearing, because the clothes what we wear in colleges, or in schools, of course, uniform is what we are given. But in colleges, some of the colleges are having uniforms, but others mostly they prefer salwar. Okay, whether it is a mixed college or a women's college or anything. Okay, we mostly girls prefer salwar, and dupatta is very compulsory. Shawl or the dupatta is very very compulsory. Without dupatta, no, there even the colleges are asking for fine. They are remitting fine. But here we can see that in this picture, all are very formal in their western kind of dress codes. Okay, so
Ma'am,
these are also. Yes, yes.
one wearing hijab. One girl is wearing hijab and talking to a boy. One girl is wearing hijab.
Mm-mm. Yeah, one girl is wearing hijab. Yeah, the towards the right side. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, yes, yes. Hijab. Hijab is that you wear that scarf like thing. No, that is called as hijab. Okay, those who don't know what is hijab, it's we wear some girls wear that like a muffler.
Actually,
Okay.
Muslims wear it. Muslim girls wear it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't want to tell the community name. That's the reason I was just telling like that. Okay, yeah. Okay, guys, fine. So I think now we can move to the main one. Okay, and today we will be discussing the positive. In the last class we started with the different types of sentences. Okay, so we have five types of sentences, and the first four types of sentences are were discussed in a very detailed way in the last class. Okay, and does anyone remember the names? Does anyone remember the names of those sentences? At least one. Yes.
Assertive sentences.
Yeah, very good. Assertive sentences. Yeah. And next, okay, so Anjana has said assertive. Yes, Pranav.
Ma'am, exclamatory sentences.
Very good. Exclamatory. Yes.
Ma'am,
Yeah. Hi, Aradhana. Good morning. Yeah.
positive and
Ma'am,
negative
interrogative sentence.
Ma'am, interrogative.
Ma'am,
Okay. Okay.
positive and negative sentence, ma'am.
Oh, very good. Very good. Positive and negative, and someone was telling
Ma'am,
interrogative. I heard
interrogative
it.
sentence, ma'am.
Yeah, Jenny was telling imperative, and I also heard interrogative. Very good. So assertive sentences, exclamatory, interrogative, and imperative. So these were the major four kinds of sentences, and the fifth one is positive and negative sentences. So positive and negative, no, it is a very special kind of sentence. And I will be sharing the screen now. Okay. And in the last class, we discussed that positive and negative sentences can be identified with the presence of any negative word in a sentence. That is, there are 15 negative words, as I said. Okay. Can you tell the names of those negative words? Just one word. Oh, each one can tell just one example like that.
What?
No. I'm asking the negative words. That is a question. What?
Not.
Not. Okay, not. Yeah, no, not. Then nothing, and neither nor. Then we can tell never, nobody, no one, none, hardly, scarcely, rarely, barely, and few. Okay, few and a few. We also learned the difference between few and a few. Okay, few means it is a negative word. A few means a positive word. Okay, so whenever we see any of these 15 words in a sentence, okay, there are 15 negative words in English, and if you find any one negative word in a sentence, then the whole sentence will become a negative sentence. Okay, it's just like imagine that you are so sad in your house. Okay, in your house there are nearly 5 to 6 members. You are in a big family. Okay, and one person is not well in the house, or one person is sitting sad in the house. Won't it affect the entire house? It will definitely, it will affect, or it will impact the entire house. All the family members will be affected with that one particular person's issue. Okay, likewise, if one word is negative, if there is just one negative word, that's enough, then the entire sentence will become a negative sentence. Okay, so we have now completed the types of sentences, including positive and negative sentences. Now we are going to study what is this do, does, and did. Okay. So this is a very simple concept, do, does, and did. And from this lesson, you can learn so many things. That is how to, you where to use do, where to use does, and where to use did. Okay. So we call this do, does, and did as a triad. A triad means it is a set of three. Triad means a set of three. Okay. For example, if there are three members in a family, mother, father, and a child, we can simply call it a triad. And if there are okay, if there are three books, there are many books having volumes. No, for example, Ponniyin Selvan is a 5 volume novel. There are 5 books: part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and part 5. Kalki Krishnamurthy's Ponniyin Selvan runs for 5 volumes. Okay. Likewise, that Shiva trilogy. There is one book named Shiva trilogy. Okay, and Shiva trilogy is having three parts. Okay, and it is also including the different life stories and the tales of Shiva, Lord Shiva. So Shiva trilogy. Why is it called trilogy? Tri means three. Okay. Whenever you see the word try, T-R-I, try, not TRY. Okay, TRY means to try. Muyarchi pandrathu, that try. Okay, I'm talking about TRI. TRI is something which is talking about three things. Okay, so likewise, trilogy, triad, all these words, triangle. Okay, so triangle, the triangle is a shape which has three sides. Okay, that's why we are calling it as triangle. So tri means basically three. Okay, so do, does, and did, these are called as a triad because these three words cannot be separated. When we are studying, no, together, it is better to study these three words together instead of separately studying. First studying do, and then later studying does, and then studying did. It will be confusing. But if you study all the three together, you can understand the difference between them. Okay, so can we start? I think you're all ready. Okay, so have a pen and a notebook. Take down notes. Okay, this will be very useful for you. So first let's start with did. Okay, so did is a word which we use in many situations in our life. Okay, and this is called as a helping verb. Okay, in English there are two kinds of verb. Verb means generally action word. Action words are called verbs. For example, walking, talking, eating, sitting, sleeping. These are all called verbs. So that is called as the main verb. And do, does, did, etc. are called as helping verbs. Okay, so helping verbs, that is what we call them. Why they are called helping verbs is because they help the main verb. Okay, for example, if you are having someone to help you in all your problems, in all your troubles, okay, then we will call that person a helper, right? You are the main person. Okay, in a movie, you can see that always the hero will have a friend. In many films, we can see that there will be a hero, okay, and the hero will be having one friend. He will be his best friend, intimate friend, and in all the troubles, whatever trouble the hero is facing, whatever issue he comes across, okay, his friend will be there with him. Okay, and at one point of time, sometimes that friend will be killed. In many films, we see like that. That friend will sacrifice his life for his best friend, for the hero. Okay, so likewise, the main verb is the hero here. Main verbs are action words like talking, walking, eating, sitting, sleeping. These are called the main verbs, and helping verbs are those that help the main verbs. Okay. So did is also one such helping verb. Okay, so I will just read the definition for did and examples. I will call out anyone and you can read it. Did is an auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb means helping verb. Okay, so we call it as a helping verb for our convenience, but technically it is called auxiliary verb. Okay, how to pronounce it? Auxiliary. Auxiliary. Okay. Did is an auxiliary verb used as the past form of do and does. Okay, so I said there are three people in this group. Who are they? Do, does, and did. So did is the past tense for do and does. Common past tense. Okay, do is also there, does is also there, but did is the common past tense for do and does. Okay, did is the common past form for do and does. It is the most commonly used auxiliary verb after had. Okay, had is another auxiliary verb that we will study in the next class. Has, have, and had. That is also another triad we will study in next class. So like had, did is the most commonly used auxiliary verb or helping verb. Okay. Did is always accompanied by the V1 form of the main verb. Okay. Accompanied means it is always seen with the V1 form. Accompany means to be with, to be along with. Okay. I accompany my mother in her kitchen work. It means I will be with my mother in helping her in the kitchen. Accompany means to be with somebody. Okay. So did is always accompanied by the V1 form of the main verb. Okay. So what is this V1 form? I have highlighted here. Okay. I have darkened it and given it as V1 form. So generally I said action verbs are called the main verbs. Okay. So I want any one example for an action verb. Can anyone tell just one verb?
Run.
Yes, yeah.
Ma'am, can I tell ma'am?
Yes, anyone can tell. Yeah. Who?
Ma'am, running.
Run. Okay, run. Okay, so I am taking the word run. Okay. So run is called as the original form or the root form. Root form. Okay, that is called as the original form. How you are getting the word running? Running is actually formed when you are adding ing to the word run. That is, you are having the original form RUN. That is the base form, basic form. With that base form, you are adding ing. That is how you are getting the word running. Okay. Likewise, if I take the word walking, you are actually adding ing to the word walk. So walk plus ing is what we call walking. Okay. So this add without adding this ing, we are having one form, right? That is the original form. That original form is called as the V1 form. Okay. So can all of you tell one V1 form? I will start with Jenny itself. Yes, Jenny. Any verb. You can tell any verb. Whoever is interested, I will call all your names. Okay, don't worry. Jenny.
Ma'am,
Yeah, I want one verb. Any one verb. What you are doing now, you can tell that. That is also a verb. What you are
Ma'am,
doing
I'm
now?
listening my class, English communicative class.
Okay, listening. You are listening, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So I can take listen. Listen is the V1 form. Okay. From the word listening, I am getting the V1. V1 form will be listen. You should remove that ing form. Okay. Ing should be removed, and what you get after removing the ing is what we call the V1 form. Yes. Next, Ritika. Hmm. Yes, Ritika can tell one word.
Ma'am,
Yeah. Yes, Ritika, you can tell. You can tell anyone, ma. Hmm.
I taking notes.
Okay, taking. So you said taking, right? Okay, so I will be. So V. What is the V1 form? Taking. In taking, you should remove that ing. So what will be the remaining thing? You have to delete that ing. Remove that ing form. ing form எடுத்துருங்க. So what you will get? From taking, if you remove ing, you will get take. Okay, take. Okay, so next, I will call Archana. Archana, one verb, please. Come on, guys, fast. There are so many verbs in English. Lots and lots of verbs are there in English.
Ma'am, I can say working, singing, dancing.
Okay, so work. Okay, I'm taking work. Okay, so next,
Yes.
yeah, who has raised the hands? I think, yeah, Sarveshwar.
Ma'am, playing, ma'am.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Playing.
What is the spelling? It's not clear.
Ma'am, playing, ma'am.
Your voice is so shrinky. That's why I'm not able to hear. Yeah.
Playing.
Playing. Okay, okay, fine,
Yes,
fine. Play.
ma'am.
Okay, so playing. From playing, no, you should tell the V1 form, so that will be play. Okay. So in all the verb forms you are telling, we have to remove the ing. So what after removing, whatever you get, that will be the V1 form. Okay, that is the base form. Okay. So I will just ask one more person. With that, I will stop. Who can I ask? Aradhana.
ma'am,
Yeah, Anjana can tell. Okay, Anjana.
ma'am, attend.
Attend. Very good. Yes, Aradhana, you can also tell.
Ma'am, learn.
Learn. Okay, okay, fine. So here you can see that there are different varieties of verbs which we are getting, right? So many verbs we are having. So here, if we are just telling that simple form, that is the base form, like attend, learn, play, work, take, listen, etc. That is called as run, walk. They are called as the V1 form. So did will be always be seen with the V1 form of the verb. So whenever you are using did, you should always use the V1 form only. Okay, V1 form of the main verb. So examples, okay, who is ready to read the examples?
Ma'am,
Yes,
Me.
yeah. Guys, one at a time, one at a time.
can I?
Okay, okay, Aradhana. Okay, Aradhana can read. Okay.
Example, ma'am.
Mm.
Did you call me yesterday? Did
Mm.
did she talk to you? She
Mm.
did a mistake.
Okay. Okay, so here you can see Examples are, did you call me? Please switch off your mic if you're not speaking. Okay, thank you. So here you can see, did you call me yesterday? So here, this is a question, okay? And with did, you are using the V1 form call. Okay, call is the verb which you are using here. And see in what form it is given. It is not calling or called or nothing like that. The V1 form or the base form is used here. Call. Call is the very simple base form and it is called as the V1 form. V1 means nothing but the first form. Okay. There are three forms for a verb. Okay. Three forms are there for a verb. V1, V2 and V3. V1 is the first form, V2 is the second form, and V3 is the third form. So for did, we should always use the V1 form or the first form of the verb. Okay. So here the verb is called and it is the V1. Here it is in the V1 form. So did you call me yesterday? Many people will ask, did you called me yesterday? Called, C-A-L-L-E-D. That is actually the V2 form. Okay, C-A-L-L-E-D means it is past tense, right? So you should not use past tense. Call, C-A-L-L, that has to be used. Okay, so next is, did she talk to you? Okay, so I will just ask Anjana. In this sentence, what is the verb, ma?
Mom,
Yeah, in the second sentence, what is the verb?
talk.
Yeah, talk. And what about the third sentence?
Grave, mom.
Okay, I will explain that. Okay, fine. So, in the second sentence, talk is the verb because we can see that did she talk to you? So, talk is given, it is the first form of the verb. You can take it as talk. In the third sentence, no, there is no main verb at all. Okay, she did a grave mistake. Grave means a big mistake. Okay, grave means something which is very big, which cannot be altered. Okay, what to say in Tamil we can tell திருத்த முடியாதது. Okay, once if you have done, it cannot be changed. So here there is no main verb at all. Okay, only did alone is there. So did is a helping verb, as I said. Sometimes in some sentences, main verb will not be present. Only the helping verb will be present. Okay, so in the third sentence also there is no main verb. Like in the first sentence you are having call, in the second one you are having talk, but in the third sentence you are having only helping verb. What is the helping verb here? What is the helping verb here? Did. Did. Yeah, yes, did is the helping verb. Yes, very good. Okay, so this is all that you have to know about did. We will discuss more examples. Okay, so next we are moving to the second one, do. Do. What is this do? Let's see what is this do. Okay, I will call Sarveshwar. Can you read the first two sentences?
Yes, do is an ma'am, what
Auxiliary.
is the
Auxiliary.
auxiliary verb used in the present tense? Did is the past tense of
Very good. Okay. So, in the set of three words, do, does, and did, now we have come to the second word, do. Okay. So, who is this do? Let's see. Do is an auxiliary verb used in present tense. Okay. So, did is used in past tense, but do is used in present tense. Do and does both are used in present tense. Okay. When we are studying does, you will understand that also. So, do is used in present tense. Did is the past tense of do. Okay, so these 2 points are clear, I think, because there is nothing to get confused in these points. From the third point, you should be very careful. Please listen. Do is used along with the V1 form of the verb. Yes, again, what is told is we have to use do only with the V1 form of the verb. Okay, so V1 form, what we discussed in the previous example: run, walk, listen, talk, work, play, etc. That is, they are called as the V1 verb forms. So do should also be used along with the V1 form of the verb. Okay, you should not use any other form. V2 or V3. No other forms should be used. Do is particularly used with plural subjects alone. This is what is very, very important. So first I said, do is an auxiliary verb used in the present tense. That is the first point. Do is used in present tense. Then it is an auxiliary verb. Okay. Then did is the past tense for do. Then the fourth point is do is used along with the V1 form of the verb. And now the fifth point is do should be used only with plural subjects. Singular subjects and plural subjects. Are you familiar with this? What is singular and what is plural? Can anyone tell me what is singular? Is anyone aware of that?
Ma'am, he, she, itலாம் singular, ma'am.
Okay.
I, we, they அதெல்லாம் pluralல வரும், ma'am.
Okay. May I know your name? Who is that speaking now?
Abdul Majid, ma'am.
Abdul. Okay, Abdul. Very good. You are correct. Okay. So he, she, it. Actually, there are 7 pronouns in English. So pronoun we will learn one by one. Okay. Don't worry, guys. Over classly we will study each different topics. Okay. So start in the beginning itself. I didn't start with this noun and pronoun because it will be boring for you. That's why I didn't start that what is a noun, what is a pronoun. You would have studied in school itself. Okay, that's why I didn't go to that. But anyways, in the next class, we will discuss that also. So there are totally 7 pronouns in English. I, you, we, they, he, she, and it. There are 7 pronouns. What are they? Can anyone repeat with me? Yes, anyone? Abdul itself can repeat if you are willing. I,
Okay.
yeah,
I,
you,
you,
we, they, he, she, and it.
it. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. So there are 7 pronouns in English. Okay, and the first 4 pronouns I, you, we, and they. These 4 are always considered as plural subject or plural pronouns. Okay, plural means more than one. Okay, if I am telling one pen, many pens. One book, many books. One pencil, many pencils. Okay, so if it is one, it is called as singular, single or singular. That is what we call. If there are more than one, okay, if there is more than one book, if there is more than one mobile phone, if there is more than one table, then we can call it plural. Okay, singular means one, plural means many. So this this helping verb do is used only with plural subjects. So plural subjects means in pronouns we can take I, you, we, they. These 4 are plural subjects, and he, she, it will be singular subjects. So we cannot use do with he, she, or it. He do, she do, it do. That is wrong. It cannot be used. But we can say I do, you do, we do, they do. That is correct. Okay, and along with that, there are also many plural nouns like children, police, students. They are all examples for plural subject. Subject means noun or pronoun. Okay, noun we call subjects. Okay, so children means it is a plural, right? If it is one kid, we can call child. If there are many kids, then we call children. Okay, that is why we tell Children's Day, not Child's Day. It is Children's Day. Likewise, students. Okay, one student means we call student. Many students, so students. It's plural. Police. Police is actually we will not call polices. Police only. Police means many police. That is what is told in English language. Okay. Even if it is one police, we call him a police. Even if there are many police, then also we call them police, not polices. Likewise, people. Many people use this word. Many children tell peoples. There is no word like that. Okay. People's no word kadayadu. Okay. Note that People. There is only one word called people. Okay, so that is what is told here. Do is particularly used with the plural subjects alone. So I, you, we, they, and some other examples I have given here, like children, police, students, etc. Okay. Exceptions for the singular subjects I and you. I and you know, we are actually considering it as plural subject, but if we just take them separately, okay, that alone I will tell in Tamil for you if you want. I ingardu nan. You means me. So nan and ni, these two words are actually singular, right? Nangardum, neengardum, oraladhan. It is singular. But in English, we are calling it plural. Okay, I and you should be considered as plural subjects because it is an exception. It is a special case. Okay, many students have this doubt. I na nan, you na ni, but it is singular only, yeah. Ana, why it is called plural? They are asking, but still people are finding the reason for that. Okay, so I you plural ata consider pananam, even though if it is singular. Okay, guys, clear? Yeah. So now I can move to the examples. Yeah. Anyone can read the example. Yeah.
Ma'am,
Yes. Yes, please.
Ma'am, can I read, ma'am?
Yeah. Let anyone start. Who said first? They can read. Okay.
do you know English? Do
Hmm.
they come to the party?
Hmm.
Do the children solve the test paper?
Okay. Pranav, I will give you a chance in the next slide. Okay. Okay. So here you can see, do you know English? So do is used with no. Sorry, do is used with you. Okay, you is a plural subject. That's why we are using do. Do you know English? We cannot ask, do he know English or do she know English? We cannot ask like that. Do you know English? Okay. And if you want to ask, what to say? Okay, for example, after this I will discuss. Okay, so do they come to the party? Do they come to the party? It means whether those people, they means you are just representing someone. Okay, it can be your friends or relatives or family members, anyone. Okay, so you are just asking, do they come to the party? அவங்க பார்ட்டிக்கு வருவாங்களா? That is what is called. Okay, do they come to the party? Do the children solve the test paper? It means, can the children solve the test paper? The school is going to conduct a test paper, okay? And the teachers are discussing. The portions are not completed, but still the board has issued to conduct exam. So the teachers are discussing. Do the children solve the test paper? Can they do it? That's what is asked here. Okay, so these are a few examples using do. So do you, do they, and you can see do the children. So children is a plural subject. That's why you can use here. Okay, imagine that in your school there are 50. Yes, please off your mic.
சார்ஜர் எடுத்து கொடுப்பாங்கப்பா லேப்டாப்.
Please switch off your mic, Pranav. Hello, if you are not speaking, please switch off your mic. Okay. So, do the children solve the test paper? Likewise, if there are 50 students in your class, you can ask like, the students will do the homework. Okay. If the teacher is very confident about her class, the teacher can tell, yes, my students will do the homework on time. My students will do the project on time. Okay, so here she is telling my students will do. Do is coming because the subject is plural. The students, it is plural. Okay, likewise you can tell my parents will do this help. My parents will do this favor for me, or my parents will do this help for me. Because parents is plural, mother and father. Okay, there are two people, that's why it is a plural subject. Likewise you can tell the government is doing so many, what to say, no, the government is doing so many projects. So the government is not singular. Okay, we cannot tell governments, it is government, but government is a plural word. Okay, because government means there are hundreds and hundreds of social workers in it. Okay, so it is an organization or it is a community. That's why we are calling it as a plural subject. Okay, guys, is it clear? Can I move to the next one?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, good, thank you. Finally, does. Okay, so Pranav, can you read the first three sentences?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Does is the third member of the
Triad.
trade.
Hmm.
Does
It's
is an auxiliary verb used with the V1 form of the verb.
Hmm.
Did is the common past form.
Okay. So what is being told here? Let's see. Does. Does is the third member of our group. Okay. So does is the third member of the triad and it is an auxiliary verb used with the V1 form of the verb. Again, does is also used only with the V1 form of the verb. Okay. Pranav, please switch off your mic. Yeah, okay. So does is also used with the V1 form of the verb. So do, does, and did. All the three words are used only with the V1 form of the verb. It is very, very important. Don't forget this. Okay, only V1 form of the verb is used here. Did is the common past tense. Yes, we know that. Did is the common past tense for do and does. Okay, and with whom we can use does. I said do can be used with plural subjects and I, you, we, and they. What about does? Does is exclusively used with singular subjects alone. Only with singular subjects you can use does. So, what are the singular subjects? Let's see. He, she, it. Okay, these are the three singular subjects. And apart from that, you can also use any other singular word like child, student, teacher, kid, mother, father. Okay, all these are singular subjects. Okay, any word, if it is a single, if it is single or singular, then we can use it as a singular subject. And along with that, you can also use does. Okay, so can anyone read these 5 points, the first 5 points once more?
Does is the third member of the triad.
Hmm.
Does is an auxiliary verb used with the V1 form of the verb.
Hmm.
Did is the common past form.
Hmm.
Does is exclusively used with singular subjects alone.
Hmm.
He, she, it, child, student, teacher, etc. are the singular subjects.
Very good. Very good. Okay. So here, this is what we have to basically understand about does. In most of the school books, no, you will not see this information because in for exams and all, you will be having grammar questions for 5 marks. If I am not wrong, for 4 to 5 marks, you will be having this grammatical questions. Do, does, did, has, have, had. Okay, so children are not knowing where to use this correctly. So only if you attend classes like this, you will come to know about where to use the correct helping verb, where to use the correct verb form, what is V1, what is V2, V3. V1, V2, V3, we will be discussing, I think after 2 classes, we will discuss that. Okay, it will be very interesting for you. Okay, now who is ready to read the examples?
Ma'am,
Yes. Yes, anyone can read fast?
ma'am, can I, ma'am?
Yeah, yes, you can read.
Does he come to the office tomorrow?
Hmm.
Does the child study well?
Hmm.
She does her works all alone.
Okay, this is Aradhana or Who is that? Who is this? Who spoke now?
Anjana, ma'am.
Anjana and Aradhana, I'm getting confused, ma. Okay, fine. Okay, Anjana. So here, does he come to the office tomorrow? So does he? Okay, so does can be used only with singular subjects. Okay, so does he come to the office tomorrow? Next is, does the child study well? Okay, so the child is also singular. Okay, so here it is again the singular subject used with does. Next is, she does her works all alone. Okay, she does her works all alone. Okay, our mother and all will do all the works alone, right? Our mother will do all the works alone. So you can tell, my mother does all her works alone. Okay, that is what we are telling. Okay, so are you clear with these subjects? Are you clear with this topic today?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, are you clear? Very good. Okay. Okay, so now we will be discussing the negative forms of these words. Okay, that is, we studied what is do, does, and did. Now we have the negative forms. That is, for did we have didn't. For did we have didn't. For do we have don't. And for does we have doesn't. Okay, so these are the negative forms. As we studied in the last class, every word will have a negative form. Okay, even human beings have a negative behavior and positive behavior, right? We all have negatives and positives in our lives. Okay, nobody is perfect in this world. Everyone will have their own positives and negatives in this life, in their lives. Okay, so here we can see the first one, didn't. Okay, yes, I will call out the name. Yes, Soundarya, can you please
I
read?
can, ma'am.
Yes, Soundarya, please read, ma.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Mm, mm,
Didn't, a negative form of did, used along with be and verb form, can be used
mm.
with any kind of subject, singular or plural.
Okay, okay. You can just slow down. You can just slow down and read. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Okay, you can read the examples also.
Okay. X. Didn't she come yesterday?
Mm.
Didn't he write the exam? Didn't you ask him?
Fine, thank you. Okay, so here didn't is the negative form of did. Okay, did not. Did not is called as didn't. It is the short form for did not. Okay, didn't. It is used along with V1 verb form. Okay, for do, does, and did, for all the do, does, did, didn't, doesn't, don't, everything V1 form of the verb alone is used. Okay, so used with V1 verb form can be used with any kind of subjects, singular or plural subjects. Yes, did can be used with any subject. It is not having any demand. I will be I will be used only with the singular, or I can be used only with plural. There is nothing like that. Okay, did can be used, did and didn't, both are like that. Okay, they are free. They will become friends with anyone. Okay, and singular or plural, whoever comes, it will accept. Okay, so examples, didn't she come yesterday? Didn't she come yesterday? Avanetiki varliya. Okay, that is what is called. Didn't she come yesterday? Didn't he write the exam? Okay. Didn't you ask him? Nee avankita kekaliya. Didn't you ask him? Okay. So here didn't. Didn't is the negative form. Okay. Varliya, kekaliya. We tell in Tamil, right? So that is what is used here. See the subjects. He is used. She is used. Also you. Okay. So any kind of subjects can be used. Okay. So next is don't. Okay, now Sri Ranjini, are you there in the meet?
Ma'am?
Yes, Sri Ranjini, can you read the first four lines?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Negative form of do.
Hmm.
Used alone along with the V1 verb form. Used
Okay.
only with the plural subjects.
Okay.
Often used in warnings by advice.
Okay, warnings
Imperative.
or warnings or advice. Okay.
For
Okay, fine. Okay, okay. So don't means it is the negative form of do. Do not. We say right. Do not do. Do not open the door. do not close the door, do not go there. We see some warnings, some cautions in some places. Okay, so that is what is called as imperative sentences. Imperative we discussed the last class. Don't do it. Don't go there. Don't come in. These are all called commands or warnings, orders. Okay, so don't is the negative form of do. It is used with the V1 verb form, used only with plural subjects. Yes. Don't is like do. Okay. Do can be used only with plural subjects, right? Likewise, don't also can be used only with plural subjects. Okay. Yes. Who is ready to read? Abdul Majid, can you read the examples?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Don't go to school with a fever. I
Hmm.
don't like him. I
Hmm.
don't have a car. Please don't disrespect elders.
Yeah. So don't go to school with a fever. It's an advice. Okay, we generally advise don't go to school with a fever. We say. Then I don't like him. Okay, I don't like him. So you are using I. I is a plural subject. Don't go to school with a fever. Here, you is the subject. You don't go to school with a fever. But instead of telling that you, we sometimes don't tell that. Don't go. Don't do it. If we tell like that, actually the subject is you, but we are not stressing it. That's all. Okay. I don't have a car. Okay, then please don't disrespect others. It is a warning, or it's a suggestion. Okay, please don't disrespect elders. Okay, elders means someone who is aged. Okay, someone who is elder to you. Okay, like your mother or father or your brother. Okay, so this is all about don't. And finally, we are going to doesn't. Yes, I think Archana, can you read it? First three sentences.
Can I read, ma'am?
Aradhana, you read many times, Aradhana. I have to give chance for all students. Okay.
No, ma'am. I 2 times only you give to me, ma'am.
All of you should read, no? That's why. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Archana, are you there in the meet?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Archana, you can read the first three sentences.
Negative form of does.
Does. It is does.
Does. Used with the V1 form from. Used only with singular subject.
Okay, okay. So doesn't means does not. Does not is the negative form of does. It is used with the V1 verb form. It is not from, it is form. Okay. V1 verb form used only with the singular subjects. Yes. Only with singular subjects we can use doesn't. Okay. Jenny.
Ma'am?
Yeah, you can read the examples. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Mm-mm.
He does know to speak in English. She don't know the
Don't
meaning of
know. It's
words.
not don't know. It is doesn't know.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm.
He doesn't know how to eat food. He doesn't have his own house.
Okay, okay, fine. So here, he doesn't know to speak in English. She doesn't know the meaning of mercy. It doesn't know how to eat food. He doesn't have his own house. So here you can see there are the subjects which are used here are singular subjects. He, she, it, like that. Okay. But singular subjects, along with singular subjects, we are using doesn't. Okay. In the previous slide, we can see here. Yeah. In this slide, you can see does. Does is also used with the he, she, it. Okay. That is why we are using he, she, it with the doesn't also. Okay. He doesn't have his own house. It doesn't know how to eat food. She doesn't know the meaning of mercy. He doesn't know to speak in English. Okay. So can anyone else read it again? Archana, sorry, not Archana. Who is that? Aradhana, can you read the examples?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
She doesn't know to speak in English.
She.
She doesn't She doesn't know the meaning of Mary. It
It's
doesn't
not
know
Mary, it's Mercy. It's not Mary.
it
It's Mercy.
it mercy. It doesn't know how to eat food. She doesn't have his own house.
It is not she, it is he. For he you are reading she, or for she you are reading he. What is this, Aradhana? For he you are reading she. He doesn't know to speak in English. You are reading she doesn't know to speak in English. Read properly. Okay.
Okay, mom.
She, so he doesn't know to speak in English. Okay, she doesn't know the meaning of mercy. Mercy means karunai. It doesn't know how to eat food. He doesn't have his own house. Okay, so next we are moving to a few examples. Okay, and I just want for this is positive, negative sentences. Okay, positive sentences, negative sentences, and questions. Okay, I want each one of you to read one example. Just the first one I will begin. Okay, how you have to
Ma'am.
read. Wait. Let me complete it. Wait. So how you have to read is, for example, if I am taking the first example, I am telling first one in positive, first one in negative, and first one in the question. Okay, so I am reading first one. I am starting with. Okay, he met his wife 6 years ago. He didn't meet her. Did he feel sad yesterday? In this order, you have to read. Okay. One positive, one negative, one question. Like that. Okay.
Ma'am, can I,
So,
ma'am?
okay, who is this?
Ma'am, Anjana, ma'am.
Okay, Anjana can start. Okay.
Ma'am, first sentences, ma'am. First sentence, ma'am. First sentence, ma'am.
அதான் நான் சொன்னேன், ஒரு பாசிட்டிவ், ஒரு நெகட்டிவ், ஒரு கொஸ்டின், அந்த ஆர்டர்ல படிச்சுட்டு போகணும். ஓகே?
Should I start from the beginning, ma'am? From first
No. No, you have to start from the second one.
Yes, ma'am. I graduated from the university. I did not graduate. Did they watch a movie?
Okay. You have like this. Everyone should read. Okay. Next, Jenny.
Okay, ma'am. They watched a movie yesterday. They did watch the movie. Did he meet her?
Okay. Next, Ritika.
You went to the bed early. You didn't go to the bed early. She studied in a library.
Okay. Next is Sarveshwar.
She studied in the library. She didn't study in the library. Did the police find any clues?
Okay. Next is Archana.
They had dinner late night. They do not have dinner. Did we make a cake for you?
Okay. Next is Soundarya.
They had he felt sad yesterday. The police didn't find any clues. Did you go to the bed early?
Okay. Next is Pranav.
We made a cake for you. I didn't become a teacher.
Okay.
Did they have dinner last night?
Okay. Actually, this sentence is shuffled. One sentence is given in the wrong order. Okay. Actually, okay. I think next is Sri Ranjini can read.
He felt sad yesterday. The police did not find any clues. Did you go to the bed early?
Okay. Next is Aradhana.
Ma'am.
Read the sentence. No. Read the sentence. We made a cake. That one.
Ma'am. First,
Read the okay, follow the order, ma. Follow the order. We made a cake.
Ma'am, that sentence I read, ma'am. We made a cake.
That's okay. That's okay. Actually, there was an issue in that. Okay.
We made a cake for you. I didn't become your teacher. Did they have dinner last night?
Okay. Next is Abdul Majid.
The police
Ma'am?
closer. He didn't feel sad
I did.
yesterday.
Miss, I didn't hear your voice, ma'am.
You already read the Aradhana. That's enough. That's enough, ma. Next, yeah, Abdul Majid, you can continue.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
I did not hear your voice, ma'am.
Can you hear me now?
1 minute, ma'am. I can. Ma'am, talk to me, ma'am.
Hello.
Now hearing.
Okay, Abdul, you can continue.
The police found some closer. He didn't feel sad yesterday. Did I graduate?
Okay, and I want the last one to read to be read by someone. Yes.
Ma'am, Jenny.
Yeah, Jenny, you can read, Jenny. Yeah.
I became a teacher 2 years ago. We did make a cake for you. Did I become a teacher?
Yeah, actually, what has happened is in the last three sentences, no, the positive and the negative, the order is changed in the picture. When I downloaded, I didn't see that mistake. But only when I was preparing the PPT, I found it because see, we made a cake for you. We made a cake for you is given as positive, but in negative, no, it is given. I didn't become a teacher. Actually, that last one should come. We didn't make a cake for you. That should come for that. We made a cake for you. Likewise, the police found some clues. For that, actually, the police didn't find any clues. That should come. And I became a teacher 2 years ago. For that, I didn't become a teacher. So the order was changed, but that's okay. I just wanted you to read. That's it. Okay. So are you all clear with what is positive and the negative sentences now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Question to kids, children. No. Can I take some 2-3 minutes, madam?
Yes, sir. Yes, sure.
So now I'm going to ask one question to all of you. Suppose you had a dinner last night. So you have to explain to your friend. Today you met your friend, classmate, and you have to explain what kind of dinner you had. So can anybody explain that? Jenny, you want to try? You have to explain to your friend about the dinner you had in the last night.
Okay, sir.
Sir, can I?
Yeah, yes, Pranav, you can try.
Last night, I ate roti with kurma, with mixed vegetable kurma.
Okay, we'll go to Jenny. Okay, we'll go to Jenny.
Yesterday night, me and my friend was
Carry on.
eating pizza.
I and my friends.
No, you make it as natural as possible. Suppose you meet your friend today morning and you want to explain what kind of dinner you had in the evening. How will you say, I went to a dinner yesterday. That was a very big feast. Lot of people were there. They gave, as soon as I entered, they gave me a juice, a welcome drink or a soup. And then we went to the dining hall. There are so many varieties were there. Like that, you make a story out of it.
Okay, sir.
Anybody. Not necessarily these two people. Anybody. Archana is there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can try a story like that.
The previous day I had a moonlight dinner. We had a moonlight dinner. I had dosa and chutney.
Okay. But let me ask one question, Archana. If you had only dosa and chutney, will you go and explain to your friend next day?
No, sir.
That is a normal item. You will explain only something fantastic, something new, something different. So others, anybody? Yeah, Aradhana, can you try? Anyway, I mean, okay, thank you, madam. I think you give kind of an opportunity for an extemper also, like this.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah,
sure.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
sure.
the
Yeah, I
point I
think
wanted to make.
Abdul.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Abdul
Thank
Majid,
you,
can you
kids.
try?
Thank you, kids.
Abdul Majid, can you try, Abdul? Just like what sir said now, can you just try something? Are you there in the meet? Okay, I think he's not there. Okay, guys, those who are there in the meet, okay, this is not, you no need to send us the homework, okay, but this is for your knowledge and for your development, for your improvement, and I'm just posting it. You can just try writing down 10 sentences using do, does, and did. Okay, in your notebook after the class, and whatever you have studied today, no, you can just remember, you can memorize it, and you can write 10 sentences for do, does, and did. Okay, also you can try writing don't, doesn't, didn't. For that also you can write 10 examples. That is called as negative forms of do, does, and did. Okay, so this is for your improvement. Okay, there is no need to send in the group or anything. Okay, this is for out of personal interest, I have just posted it to this group. Okay. Okay, guys, so can we wind up the class?
Yes. Yeah, yes, madam. If they have any queries, children, you have any queries? Yeah.
No, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. So, guys, anyone? Jenny, Pranav, Aradhana, Anjana, then Sarveshwar, Ritika, Soundarya, Sriranjini. Any doubts? Any queries?
No, ma'am.
No queries. Okay.
So I will tell you my feast yesterday, my dinner yesterday.
Oh,
Suppose
sure.
I had a dinner and I have met my friend today. I would say I had 16 different types of sweets, I started off with Bengali sweet, and then I had Rasagulla there, and then I took this Mysore pak, that is the South Indian sweet, and then I took poha, that is a Maharashtra item. Like that, no, you will, whether you, for the story purpose, you can create anything like that, no? Whether I really had 16, that is a different issue. But like this, you can make it as interesting as possible. Will you, children?
Yes, sir. Have you heard of the name Shorbaja? Have you tasted that sweet?
No, madam. Shorbaja. I don't know.
Shorbaja. Actually, it's a Bengali sweet. When I was watching a TV commercial, like it's a TV series, Malayalam TV serial. Yeah, and in that they are actually mentioning that name. It's a Bengali sweet. They are telling. So I just googled it to see what it is. It's made of milk. Some recipes are given by some experts. So you said you have studied in Calcutta, right?
I know many Bengali sweets, but this one I'm not very familiar. So, children, you make a voice message as if you are telling your friend about the dinner last night. Make a voice message and then send it in the group. Let's see. Will you do it, Pranav? Can you make a voice message?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you try.
Yeah, we can give some time.
And
We will
madam
give
will
some
listen
time.
to that, and then next class he may discuss on that also.
Sure. Before
you can send a voice message as if very interestingly you should tell to your friend. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, guys. You can take it as a game. Okay, everyone can do. And before Sunday, you have to do. Next Sunday, we will be discussing that. Okay. I want at least 5 students to respond, please. Okay. I think only very few are there in the meet.
No problem.
Okay. You can try it. Yeah. Okay, guys.
Thank you,
Okay. So thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.